Oh, yes. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo. Oh, yes. And a thunderstorm rolls through. Big time. Talk about clearing and purification. Man, it was really cracking. It's kind of funny. I was listening to my other drink, and it's interesting. Right after I see that lightning, right after I talked about Elisha and Elijah, I heard it crack. Boom. Well, okay then. So, moving some of my stuff in a little bit. It doesn't get drenched. Look at that thunder, lightning. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening me. This happened a lot. Hammer of Justice. Yep. Are you speaking tonight? You do this to me a lot. I have an idea. Let's turn off the light and watch. Light up that sky, baby. Even though the full moon, I can't see it anymore. Probably over that way. Bizarre. Really pouring now. Bring on the abundant spirit. I got some really beautiful captures earlier of the full moon. And then I was watching my other live stream at the end. And I even said in that live stream, if it starts pouring down raining again, freaking lightning as soon as I touch the door, man. At the very end of my other live stream, it was weird because I ended up bringing up some prophets, Old Testament stuff, and next thing I hear, thunder crack over my house, and it just lightning has started. So I figured it's thundering outside pretty good. Lightning. Ay, ay, ay. I bring up those guys and I talk about rain and famine. Next thing, thunder cracks over my house and it starts pouring down raining. So it's happening again. There's always a magical time of year for me. I love this time of year. Not just because it's my birthday, I don't know. It's the rebirth of everything. This is the real new year for me. So I wanted to come on here and show you all. Even if I talk about rain, or if I bring up anything that has to do with rain, it starts. It happens it's been happening all the time now. Even if it's playing from something I spoke on another live stream, it's bizarre. So, good evening. How are you? Welcome. The synchronicities, right? I don't know if you guys know much about synchronicities. I know some of my people do. But the synchronicities I've been getting, they're unmistakable. I know. All I gotta do is say the word, man. Dude, on my other live stream, I told the clouds to break up because I wanted to see the full moon because it was covered by clouds. And I'm bitching because, you could see like just it shining, from behind a cloud. And I told the cloud to dissipate and remove itself so I could see the full moon. And within a minute, the full moon was completely out and the cloud dissipated. And then I said, I walked outside and showed everybody that all around the moon was like a pure circle. And all around it was clouds all around it, except for that one spot where the moon was, because I asked Spirit to show me. I'm a Libra rising, so this is huge for me. I'm an Aries sun, Libra rising, Cat moon. So this is big for me. Like I said, I always love this time of year too. It's very supernatural right now. And I'm all about that. I love watching the universe work and work with me. And thank you. I appreciate that. This is nice confirmation. That's all. So I wanted to get on here and at least share that. Last summer, I kid you not. Oh, this was bizarre. My son was home and it rained for like 3 days straight. For 3 freaking days straight. And it was after I did a ceremony for purifying my river over here that's so polluted. And I never told it to, I didn't tell it to stop. I was just like, I want it cleared. I want it cleaned. And it rained for 3 days straight. And then my son comes in. It was pouring down the whole entire time. There was areas even in town that were flooded. I was like, whatever. Like it wasn't hurting anything. It was just like the underpass and dumb stuff. But my son comes here and he's like, I wish it would stop raining. It's been raining for like 3 days. I said, it'll stop within an hour or so. And he looked at me like, really? It'll stop. It's been raining for 3 days straight. I said, it'll stop. I kid you not. We went to go grab food. As soon as we walked to the door, my son went first and he looks out the door and it was the shun. Mercury and Pisces. The sun was shining so bright outside. You walked outside, it didn't even look like rain. It's stuff like that I can't make up. And these are the type of videos that I actually have all throughout my YouTube. All last year was very supernatural. This year is okay. And it's not just me. I'm always calling out the element benders. That's one. It's interesting because the last two readings I got, lightning came out in both of them for the collective. I did one for the Libra full moon, which is weird because lightning is now showing up. If you go back and watch the reading I did last night, I think it was last night. If you go back and watch that reading, lightning showed up in that reading as one of the oracle cards, and it also showed up with the lightning, the drum, and there was another card, I forget which one it was. And then the reading before that, the rattle showed up along with lightning. So it's like, oh my. Well, look. This is why, like, I don't have any fear of what's going on with this man-made brewski virus thing. I don't, it does not affect me one way. I mean, it bothers me that so many people are hurting, lost jobs, whatever, like everything's shut down, people are cooped up. That's been my life for 3 fucking years. That's been my life for 3 years. I self-quarantined for 3 years. Going around very little people because I've been working on myself. Believe me, I had a lot of shit to work out. That's for doggone sure. I did. I had a lot of shit to work out. But over the last year, the kinks are getting worked out. Finally. I got a lot more work to do, but it's these types of things that make it worth it. And I'm just like, yay. Yay. And the synchronicities that go along with my cards, that go along with my outward environment that's happening, that goes along with even the weather, for Pete friggin' sakes. I can't make it up. So keep doing what you're doing, light workers. Just make sure you're whatever you're doing it with the highest of integrity. That's all I ask. I don't want to see anything like, dude, well, we endured. This lifetime was pretty rough. And many lifetimes prior to that, too. It's all been pretty rough. We had transmitted a lot of nasty stuff, ancestral stuff. We had to come and help human people and family lines get cleared. That's why we came. So, of course, you're going to have supernatural power. You need it to do your work. So, just you couldn't use it all day. Integrity. Yes. Yep. It was funny because I think in my last video I said liberty and justice for all. Liberty, baby. We're sovereign beings. I answer to my higher self. I know if I'm doing something wrong, my conscience will eat at me. Usually I have to apologize. And there's some times where it's just like, let it go. Let it go. And then there's sometimes you have to confront shit. Just do it with integrity. It's when you see the injustice and just pure evil. And people get away with stuff that just is not nice and hurts people. That's where I have an issue. That's for my bit. That's why I know that I wouldn't call myself, I wouldn't label myself a social justice warrior. But I would label myself as a human rights activist. I believe everybody is equal, no matter what. So Nobody's better than anyone else, especially at this point. If your focus has only been on, this is that some people are, well, yeah, this is pretty much a great awakening. It's a wake up call to the masses. Yeah, I know. It's like immediate. But when stuff like that happens, I know something, I could feel it. I could feel it coming in the air tonight. Hold on. I usually can tell when something big is about to happen. And I'm rarely wrong on that. So, just like whatever you do, that's up to you. I forgive them. That's all I could say. God have mercy on their souls. They're going to need it. And it's nothing that anybody has technically done to me at this point. They didn't do it to me. They did it to themselves. So it's like what I went through, I did to myself. I put myself through that dumb shit. I came to this doggone earth on purpose to help. Well, when I started being able to read minds and knowing what people were thinking, and they didn't have to say a word, that's when I really started getting freaked out. I could feel the energy. I knew things I shouldn't know. I could telepathically know what someone was thinking. And then I started, well, that was after I was calling Super Bowls and horse races and stuff. One of the things that was said tonight, shout out to the peace dealer. The Lord of Karma is Saturn. Saturn's in Aquarius right now. Saturn does not give 1 ounce of a can I say fuck about relationships. Not one. Saturn wants you to have structure in your life and a firm foundation, damn it. Venus doesn't really care either. They want you to get your life on your purpose and mission and path, and that person, whoever it is supposed to be, will come healed. They don't care. Not at all. And that's what I try and explain to people. That's why it's hard for me, honest. I'm going to tell you, as a reader, it's really hard for me to tap into the collective that wants somebody back. That is like, they want, well, I get it. Some people want closure. That's honestly one of the reasons why most people want somebody to come back. They want an apology, which they deserve one, probably, more than likely. If they're stuck on glue on somebody, yeah, they probably do deserve an apology. However, don't expect one. Find your own closure. And usually it's within your healing your own self. Healing those core wounds within yourself, you will no longer care. And you'll let their shit and their trespasses up to the universe and light forces and the angels and God to deal with. And that's none of our business. But it's our business, is our own tool. So I even said, I think on the other thing, it's like, we didn't want to let go because of pride. We wanted to control the situation. Doesn't work that way. Can't make someone love you. Then when you find out they really did not like you, let alone love you, they did that to torture you. Yeah. Saturn don't think too highly of that though. Really doesn't. Especially if it got you off your path. However, if it taught you a lesson, that's your blessing. That's their karma. You getting better and moving forward? Yep. Being better than what you were before you were with them. Anyway, I don't know why I came back one, but I wanted to show you the thunder and lightning after I said it's the synchronicities are just bizarre. So be looking for more crazier stuff like that. Like, it's not just numbers at this point. It's events. Boom, 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 boom. One right after the other, right after the other, right after the other. Things are going to probably start moving very quickly now. I think on the last stream, I said I gave the brewski 10 days. Done. And either figure out something or it's just going to go. Because, yeah, light workers, we don't put up with that stuff. That stuff will get banished. However, I don't think it was really meant for light workers. I don't. I think it happened to bring awareness to one's own self that they had to start self-reflecting a little bit on what was the most important thing in life. And sure as fucking a job and money that can come and go. Oh, looking in the mirror, looking at yourself for once, instead of being so damn busy. Where did that come from? I don't know, but it's been my life for 3 years. Well, now it seems like it's like the life of everybody. Okay. All right. It is getting late here in the US. So I'm gonna get off here. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Hope you enjoyed this little stream. Yep. It's bedtime. Jack says so. I love you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.